I'm Audrey Hope. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Hope for Relationships. I am the Soul Love Healer. And today we're going to hear from Tim from Michigan, who wants to know, why do we need sacred geometry now in this time period? Please join me. Healing is so unbelievably simple. You do what needs to be done, and that's it. Over. Problem solved. Hey, thanks for joining me so we can heal all our issues from the deep level of the soul. Tim says, I have been watching your shows and I know how important it is to activate our ancient spiritual power, and I am fascinated by sacred geometry. Can you give me the simple, easy way to understand and use sacred geometry? Yes, Tim. We're going to do it in two parts. We're going to talk about what is sacred geometry and why we need it, and on the next show, we're going to activate its magic power because we need it in this time period. So, what is sacred geometry? It is the magical blueprint of the universe. It is what connects us to the soul and the wonder of life, the invisible divine laws that makes us all connected and unified to the galaxies and to each other. Now, why we need this ancient power that has been so hidden and so kept under wraps and only a few little symbols and signs is because this information is so powerful. It has so much energy of the divine that if it is in the wrong hands, it could be very dangerous. But now here's the thing. We have the intel, we have the training, we have the wisdom to download this information, and we need it because it will save us. It will help us heal in a very disturbing time period. It will help us heal each other and send energy out, and it will help protect us. Let's look at some of the symbols of sacred geometry that we see in our everyday life. It is found in fruits and vegetables and things we cook with. The Romanesco, the pine cone, the pineapple. It is found in the trees and the way the trees blanch off to the light. It is found in birds, the flight of the birds. It is found in animals, the goat's horns. It's found in our DNA and in our galaxies. Look at the Milky Way. It is found in our architecture, ancient architecture where they built religious statues and mounds to do sacred ceremonies that would line up latitude and longitude with the sky. Think about Glastonbury Abbey and think about Stonehenge. And of course, Giza in Egypt, where they are still trying to figure out the math. Let's now look at some of the symbols of sacred geometry where we can actually get enlightenment, yes, by looking at the flower of life. These 6 circles. Take a look, because this is what Drumvolo wrote about in The Ancient Secret of the Flower of Life, Part 1 and Part 2. These symbols were found in Egypt 6,000 years ago. The flower of life is the primal language of absolutely everything. It contains the harmonies of music, the physics, our math, our body proportions. It contains the tree of life. And then we need to think that Leonardo da Vinci in the Vitruvian Man was trying to tell us something about the sacred geometry and the proportions of the human body and the human face. Yes, we all may look different, but our pi ratios, our sacred spirals, they have a mathematical precision that is all the same. And then we need to look at the Platonic Solids. Yes, Plato wrote about it in the Theory of Everything. It really was from Pythagoras, which was the 3-dimensional forms of 5 shapes: tetrahedron, hexahedron, octahedron, dodecahedron, icosahedron. Just take a look. Now, this is about the spiritual wonder of the divine in our everyday life, and begin to look with wonder at these mathematical proportions in absolutely everything. And then join me for Part 2, where we are going to activate this ancient magic to save ourselves and the world. And thank you, Tim, for this amazing question. I'm Audrey Hope, and this is Hope for Relationships. Thank you. So if you have a soul question, you can write to me in the comments below, or you can contact me on my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter. The links are in the description box. And don't forget to like and subscribe so we can heal all our issues from the deep level of the soul. And please join me for part 2, where we will activate ancient sacred geometry to save our planet now. Hey, if you like my videos, and I hope you do, then subscribe and click. Are you gonna click? Come on, click here now. Let's go.